Oh my god, Toby, there are like so many YouTube channels all about learning English.
Yep, well, Smash English is the best one, isn't it?
Yeah. If you say so.
Yeah, I do say so, and so we are gonna write a review about it. Okay?
Oh my god.
For part 2 of the C1 Advanced Writing exam, you might choose to write a review. So, let's find out how. My name is Toby, this is Smash English, and here is everything that you need to know about writing a review for part 2 of the C1 Advanced Cambridge exam. First things first, your review needs to be between 220 and 260 words. And yes, you can write a bit more than that if you want, but please remember, if you don't write enough, then likely you will not include all of the relevant information, and therefore your target reader will not be completely informed, and this will lose you marks in content. If you write too much, then you could include irrelevant information, and this will also lose you marks in content. So if you want to write a little more than 260 words, then okay, just make sure that number 1, you have the time, and number 2, you're not including any irrelevant details, because that is a problem. Also, remember the tone of a review. A review is usually neutral to slightly informal, so you can use contractions, phrasal verbs, and idioms. So, yeah, have fun with that. Lucky you. So, what could you be asked to review in part 2 of the C1 Advanced Cambridge exam? Well, this is where it gets kind of strange, because it could be something normal, like a book or a magazine or a film or a play, but it could also be a service. And some of these services are quite weird. For example, the rental service of musical instruments. Yeah, I've seen that before, and that hurt my brain. Also, a C1 Advanced review is not the same as a B2 First review. A B2 First review basically just requires you to describe some things and then make a recommendation, but that is not a C1 Advanced review. A C1 Advanced review will always require you to do 4 things. And those are, number 1, describe what you're reviewing. Number 2, discuss a point related to what you're reviewing. Number 3, discuss another point related to what you're reviewing. And finally, number 4, make a recommendation. Because for every review that we write, we need to do these 4 things, I suggest that we write 4 paragraphs. This way, we can never leave out an important point. Paragraph 1, describe. Paragraph 2, discuss. Paragraph 3, discuss again. And then paragraph 4, we make our recommendation. If you do all this, then your review will be absolutely fantastic. Probably. So, let's have a look at a question and see what all of this looks like in practice.
You wanted to learn English but did not have the money for an English teacher. You decided to learn English online with YouTube in order to prepare for an exam. You decide to write a review of the YouTube channel you used for an English magazine for students. In your review, you should talk about the advantages and disadvantages of learning English in this way and how helpful the channel was for preparing for your English exam. So remember, we need 4 paragraphs. Now we have our question, we can start planning. Our first paragraph will describe the YouTube channel. I wonder what channel that will be. Our second paragraph will discuss the advantages and disadvantages of learning English in this way. Our third paragraph will discuss how helpful the channel was for our exam preparation, and our fourth paragraph will make a recommendation. So, here is our plan. We are going to talk about the Smash English YouTube channel, of course, because duh, and we are definitely going to say it is fantastic and recommended. So, let's go.
We now need to write our introduction. Monica, come on.
Oh, you want me to do it? Okay, right. So, what do I do?
The first thing you need to do is grab the reader's attention.
Okay, so how do I do that?
Monica, you need to relate to them.
Toby, like, how do I even know who the target reader is?
It will be in the question, so let's check.
Oh yeah, there it is. It says we are writing a review for a student magazine, so our target readers are students.
Okay, so the target reader is a student.
Yes, so relate to them.
Okay.
Oh, for God's sake, right. Okay, students are often quite poor. In fact, the question even states that we chose to learn English with YouTube because we didn't have enough money for a teacher. So, why don't we talk about that?
Yeah, but Toby, there's one problem. Yeah, I'm not poor. Daddy gives me all of the money that I need, and he always will. I love you, Daddy. Hi.
Oh, right, shut up. How about these?
We all know how financially challenging being a student can be, but luckily, learning English does not have to be expensive. Attention, classmates! Do you need to learn English but have no money to spare? Well, I may have found the perfect solution for you. Are you in need of your own personal English tutor in your pocket? Smash English makes this a reality.
You'll notice that these are not sentence stems that you can use for every review that you write. And yeah, I'm really sorry about that, but this is C1 Advanced and you're going to have to create your own sentences. However, there are some things that connect them all together. They all directly address the target reader, they all present a problem for the target reader, and they all suggest that the thing we are reviewing could be a solution for this problem that the target reader faces. These first sentences are super important because they let the examiner know that you know who the target reader is and you can relate your review explicitly to the target reader. And all of these introductory sentences do that. They grab the attention of the target reader, and that really is a fantastic thing. You may also have noticed that 2 of these introductory sentences contain rhetorical questions. And rhetorical questions are a very easy to use attention-grabbing device, so go ahead and use them. Have fun. Why don't you use a rhetorical question? Brilliant. So, Monica, it's time to write your introduction. Choose your introductory sentences to grab the reader's attention and then, very briefly, describe what you're going to review.
Okay, Mr. Toby, all done.
What, you've done it already?
Yeah, can I read it?
Oh, yeah, that's brilliant. Go ahead.
Are you in need of your own personal English tutor in your pocket? To the Point English with Ben makes this a reality.
What is this?
Toby, at a certain point, I actually had to study for the exam.
Yes, exactly, and you used Smash English.
No, Toby, I didn't. I used Ben.
What, Monica, what has he got that I don't?
Let me see. Number 1, quality content. Number 2, he produces it regularly. And number 3, he's not super annoying. Like you.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, Toby, this channel was just bad comedy, isn't it?
Bad comedy? What are you talking? I'm funny, right? I'm a funny guy.
To the Point English publishes weekly videos free of charge, covering a variety of topics related to the Cambridge exams and learning English. So, here is our complete introduction. We grab the reader's attention with a rhetorical question that is related to the needs of our target audience. We introduce what we are reviewing as a solution to the problem. Then, finally, we provide a very brief description of what it is we are reviewing.
Oh my God, Toby, you're like so insecure.
I don't want to do this. I'm not doing it.
Is this why you cut your hair, Toby? To be more like Ben?
No! Shut up! Now we need to work on our body paragraphs. Our first body paragraph needs to talk about the advantages and the disadvantages of studying English with this YouTube channel. Because we have decided that we are going to recommend this YouTube channel in our final paragraph, we need to make sure that we use lots of positive adjectives to describe our advantages, and we need to make sure that the negatives that we include aren't too strong. Additionally, when we do present a disadvantage, we could use a concessive clause to weaken it a little bit, and boy oh boy, that's a really good idea. Let's do that.
Right, I'm ready.
Go on then, read it.
Ben's catalogue of videos is exhaustive and goes into every aspect of Cambridge exams such as listening, speaking, reading, writing, and use of English. What's more, unlike attending classes, these lessons can be accessed at any time and in any place. The only problem that some may have is motivation. Not having classmates and a physical teacher to personalize the content to your needs means you need to be self-motivated to make it work. Although Ben does his best to produce motivational videos as well as informative ones. This is marvelous. Here we have our advantages. We have even emphasized one of them with an exclamation mark, and that's okay. We can do this in a review. And here we have our disadvantage. Notice how we have reduced the strength of our disadvantage with a modal verb. Additionally, we have countered it with a concessive clause. Oof, brilliant. This is all very important because it ensures that when we do recommend the YouTube channel at the end of the video, it will be perfectly coherent with the rest of the review. This is something the examiners are looking for. We also have adjectives such as exhaustive, motivational, and informative. We have linking expressions such as what's more and in addition to. We have a present participle clause and a variety of sentence lengths. We've even thrown in a parallelism with at any time and in any place. Oof, this really is beautiful.
Whoa, this is great. How many subscribers does Ben have, Monica? I'm really interested to know.
Oh my god, Bruce, he's got like loads. Way more than this channel. He's got like 150,000.
No, shut up!
Okay, so now I need to write my third paragraph, and in this paragraph, I need to discuss how Ben helped me pass my exam. Right, Mr. Toby?
Whatever.
Oh my god, Toby, you are so unprofessional. Let's take this seriously, okay? So, I need to link this paragraph to what I said in my prior paragraph. So, I should probably say that the reason that I passed my exam, or the reason he helped me pass my exam, is in some way related to the advantages that I discussed in paragraph 2.
Yes, Monica, that's right.
To the Point English with Ben was invaluable in helping me pass the B2 first exam. Not only did Ben's engaging, down-to-earth teaching style make complex grammar rules easier to understand, but also exam strategies. I felt well prepared going into the exam. The convenience of being able to study at my own pace, coupled with Ben's guidance, truly boosted my confidence. So, we have discussed the topic by talking about how helpful it was in preparing us for the exam. We've said it was invaluable, that we felt well prepared, and that it boosted our confidence. We have also linked the reasons for these with one of the advantages that we listed. Being able to study at my own pace connects well with these lessons can be accessed at any time, in any place, in our second paragraph. We've included a wonderful inversion with not only but also for emphasis. Again, we have a variety of sentence lengths and some positive adjectives like down-to-earth and engaging. Oof.
Okay, so now I need to write my final paragraph, and this should be a recommendation to the reader. So I need to say whether or not I recommend To The Point English with Ben to our target reader, which is a student, okay? Am I right, Mr. Toby?
Yeah, and we don't. We recommend Smash English.
Yeah, we recommend watching Smash English if you want to watch the same old joke over and over again about Monica having a beard.
Oh my god, Bruce, shut up! I do not have a beard. It's just my skin. I was born this way, like Lady Gaga said.
Don't worry, Monica. I think you're beautiful.
See, look at this. This is comedy gold. Smash English makes learning bloody hilarious, all right?
All in all, while self-motivation is important, the benefits far outweigh this minor challenge. Whether you're studying alone or supplementing your classes, I highly recommend To The Point English with Ben for any student studying for the Cambridge exams. Once again, we have referred back to our disadvantage, but we have counteracted this with the benefits. And lastly, we have recommended the channel. We have signposted to the reader that our recommendation is coming with All in All, and referenced our target reader again, students. Yeah, there we have it. So, let's look at our review in its entirety. 4 paragraphs. The introduction begins by grabbing the target reader's attention. Then we briefly describe what it is we are going to review. In our first body paragraph, we discuss the first point, which in this review is the advantages and disadvantages of learning English in this way. Our next body paragraph discusses how helpful it was for passing the exam, and then finally we have our recommendation.
And there is one last thing that we can do if we have the time, and that is write a title. Look, you don't have to, it's not mandatory, but if you have a couple of minutes left at the end, then why not?
Oh my God, Mr. Toby, you could have told me beforehand. I would have written it at the beginning.
No, there's a reason that I've told you to do it at the end. If you write your title at the very beginning, then what you write in your review may not actually be reflected in your title. If you write your title after the review, then you can read your review and decide on a title based on what you have written. Trust me, that's a really good idea. So now, Monica, you've written your review. Can you think of a good title?
Yeah, how about To the Point with Ben? The best way to prepare for your English exam? Okay, well, at least you've made it a question, because some would say Smash English is the best way to prepare. Okay then, remove the question mark.
Oh, for fun! With that, we are finished. That was everything that you need to know about writing a review for part 2 of the C1 Advanced Cambridge exam. If you liked the video, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, leave a comment down below. My name is Toby, and this was Smash English.